Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. And looks like we are live. Oh, and looks like the error has not been fixed. Hey everyone, Guest 273 here. So, I updated my streaming software, hoping one of the bugs that has shown up in the past few streams would go away, but it looks like it didn't work. So I'll have to do some digging offline, but let's suffer through the bug for this one more stream. Anyway, before I do anything else, let me do a very quick audio check, just to make sure that nothing bad has happened. Where's my mouse? Okay, I finally found it. My mouse. Okay, I finally found it. Okay, the audio quality on Twitch is fine. Now let us check the audio quality on YouTube. And how is YouTube feeling like today? So, testing, 1, 2, 3. And how is YouTube? Alright, that is fine indeed. And also, 1, 2, 3. Let me see if I still get duplicate messages on YouTube as well. That is a bit worrying. Oh wow, I chatted. Cookies? How can I even accept them? Okay. That's fantastic. In my chat I had a huge message that was like, hey, you gotta accept cookies. Whoops. What did I just do? Oh no. I accidentally moved the chat out of the window. Well, oh yeah, and I'm completely duplicated. That is very, very sad. Your stream health is excellent. That's good to hear. Thank you. At least the streaming software is encouraging me, while also being bugged, but anyway. Let us continue the tradition of the Saturday streams and single-player maps of Heroes of Might and Magic 3. So, for this weekend, I am gonna be playing a relatively small map. Hold up. Is it not alphabetical? I was hoping it would be. The name of the map that I'm looking for is Sands of Blood. Okay. Sands of Blood. There's just... okay. I found it. Wow. That's amazing. So... and I was gonna be playing as Green Dungeon, so... yeah, if I sound a bit like a fish out of the water, it's because I was trying to fix technical issues for like half an hour before starting the stream. So that's why I am still a little bit, you know, not myself. I'm still in the past thinking about the issues I fixed and I didn't fix. So anyway, Sands of Blood, an S-size map where your land has plenty of sand and even gold. Rumors abound of precious resources hidden beneath the ground. Surely the first lord to plunder the resources under the ground will be able to dominate his neighbors. And, you know, one of the people who could be really good at, you know, digging the resources under the ground would be a crystal specialist. So I was like, maybe I'll just play with someone like Sephinroth for that reason. The starting bonus that I picked was indeed Sulfur. This is a S-size map with 4 players. And yeah, let's just jump right into it and see what this map offers. Because it's S-size, it could either be really easy or really difficult, depending on, you know, the number of towns and how far everything is. Your spies report several of your not-so-friendly neighbors are planning to seize the riches underground so they can dominate the desert sands of your home. You need to do onto them before they do onto you. Alright, that's quite a simple introduction. Looks like we have a tavern, and looks like our opponents are gonna be Cove, Cassiopeia, a Stronghold Krellian, and a Tower Ciele, which is quite an interesting lineup of heroes. Our town is just the standard dungeon. Looks like just the same things we always start with. We have Agit as one of our tavern heroes, and we have Vokiel as another one of our tavern heroes. What can Sephinroth tell us about herself, though? Sephinroth claims to be the illegitimate child of King Griffinhard. His refusal to acknowledge her has served to fuel her hatred against the throne of Arathia, which she one day hopes to claim for herself. Having joined the ranks of the warlocks, she is the first and for a long time only known female ever to bear that title. So yeah, the only female warlock. Quite the challenge, or quite the status. So I see a couple of artifacts guarded by a couple of creatures. That looks like to be a magic guardian, like that's just in the fog of war. Sands are very difficult to move through, and I don't see any gold nearby, so this map already looks to be very difficult. We do have protection from air, which I don't think is going to be that useful, and I do see a harpy loft. So I think that I'm going to be checking out the magic shrine first. Ooh, a gold mine. Ooh, and some halflings guarding it. So this could be a very good first objective. I would have to go back and take my army. I don't think I'm gonna be I'm buying a second hero past the first 5 days otherwise. I am still gonna check this shrine, if it's magic arrow or if it's haste. It could be like very, very huge. Oh, actually haste. That is fantastic. And yeah, so I'm gonna have to pick up the army. I guess I'm gonna take the sawmill and we'll go fight the halflings. That seems to be like a decent plan for the first few turns. Our starting army should be big enough to hopefully defeat them. And yeah, let us continue here. There's some artifacts all around, it seems. But yeah, not much we can do. We can flag the sawmill, could do the rogues, could do the peasants for like the luck, but I think the gold mine should be our first objective. And yeah, ooh, actually the AI loses. That is very sad. What do I want to haste? 1, 2, 3. Extra speed. Doesn't do too much. It would make me move first. Actually, I think I'm gonna haste the beholders and then try to shoot the halflings. Not looking pretty so far, and also no morales. But now what we can do is this: shoot this halfling. We can put the harpies to the stand. Ooh. And they still choose to shoot the beholders. Definitely have to haste the troglodytes so they could like go in and yeah, start doing things. Wonder if I want to like even strike them. I'm gonna choose not to. So this troglodyte can run assassinate. This guy, I guess we can kind of just defend, and we should be fine on these couple of harpies. Then kind of want to save our harpies. Oop. Well, he is very feisty. Okay, so halflings is the first fight, and 39 of them is quite a difficult fight in my opinion. And yeah, we can also make ourselves faster. But we did get the gold mine, which is gonna help us get a second hero out one day sooner. And that second hero is 100% gonna be Agit. We also, because we start with sulfur and Sephinroth is generating crystal, we can upgrade the harpy loft, which is quite an interesting choice that we have. But I think we are gonna be taking the army. I don't see a reason to leave, like, our troops in the gold mine. We will send another hero here for the obelisk afterwards. But for now, I think Sephinroth should be focusing on gathering, like, the, yeah, ore pits. There is a subterranean gate here, I can see by the few pixels. And actually these seamen do seem like a difficult fight. And yeah, I think in this turn, I could technically buy Town Hall. So I have two options. I could buy a Town Hall. I would get 2000 gold per turn, so day 5 would be like empty, and day 6 I could buy a jet, and I could also reinforce with like a few extra troops, like a few extra troglodytes, which would be fantastic. I could also try to buy him right now and give Sephinroth the troops. I actually think the economic approach is going to be a tiny bit better. Then I could even leave the troops here for the time being and kind of do like a tiny bit of exploration, because I do see some like a troglodyte dwelling potentially there. We are quite like resource starved here, and yeah, this is a Warren indeed. It is very, very good. And yeah, here we just build nothing because we're gonna be waiting to be buying out Agit. Now we can buy out Agit. Can't really build too much else. And I could build a Harpy Loft and get some upgraded Harpies. Those upgraded Harpies would help with the like map mobility and such. However, very tough choices. We're just like incredibly poor from the very start of the map. I think I'm gonna be building a marketplace. I'm gonna be buying out all the troglodytes because there is strength to be had in numbers. Then Agit is going to be going like over here. Boom, boom, boom. Then we're gonna be delivering the army. And Agit is going to be trying to get to the Harpy Loft on day 7, so we would get more Harpies growing. Then Sephinroth can kind of deposit the army here to get the extra few movement points for the next day, and then I think we're going to be doing this fight for against the Men of the Sea, essentially. And yeah, we do see the AI opponents, they're moving around. These Harpies we're not going to be buying. We can't really buy out... Vokiel, the extra army would be useful actually. But yeah, we sadly cannot do this, and I wonder if Agit can do something much like scout, but no, not really. We definitely want to not forget the army here, and this looks like a pretty decent army, to me at least. So not too much of a strategy here. Well, yeah, gonna be taking the retaliation, going to be shooting, and yeah, that's because I don't think the troglodytes would have hit in one stack. I kind of don't want them to hit my beholders, so I'm gonna be positioning them to block, and a pretty decent fight. We get a black shard. I think it's worth the few casualties, and I wonder if there's something behind here. There is. I don't think we can do the champions quite yet, and I don't think with no like damage spells, the Star Axe is not going to be worth it. The Lizardmen we could do if we had Harpy Hags, and I think we're going to be doing like the Halberdier fight potentially next week. Do I want something? I could get more troglodytes. They're kind of like one of my few sources of army. As funny as that sounds, I'm going to be building the mushroom rings. And yeah, the AI opponent seems to have a slightly better gold dragon, like a slightly better artifact. Gold dragon growth. We have Gunnar here, and we have Weisstein here. Actually, Weisstein giving us a ranged stack is quite huge. Sephinroth is just gonna take the troglodytes, and we could get a mage guild. We could also upgrade the Harpies, and we could be doing a bunch of like fights of much easier with Harpies and with like fewer lost troglodytes essentially. So I think I'm gonna be doing that. I think actually Agit is gonna be grabbing the obelisk in this turn. Yes, the desert, unsurprisingly, the whole map is like a big desert. And yeah, I do want to see what my mage guild holds. I think that's gonna be very important. Scholar Academy would also be nice, but mage guild would let me replenish my mana, and we have some very good spells, namely Magic Arrow. So, that's what I wanted. I want to put Sephinroth in the town, I want to build a Harpy Loft, and I want to make her fast. And actually also, Adjet is going to be getting the Harpy Hag for himself, and we're also going to be doing this. Okay, so next turn is going to be a big one, in my opinion. I'll go here. As we have a choice, we can buy out the Gunnar, get even more army. Mana Vortex, Portal Summoning. We have some options here for sure. How much would these cost? 2.5k. I actually think this is our best investment that we can get. Just a bunch of Harpy Hags. I don't think the double mana is quite relevant just yet. And yes, Sephinroth starts with Wisdom and Intelligence. So she could be slinging spells quite a lot, especially with the Mana Vortex. But I do think actually having all of these immediately would be useful. 100 plus struggle dice do hit very hard. And I am gonna be fighting the Walking Deads, and they will flee, or they will try to flee, but we will chase them down. I do think the early fights I should be taking, if for nothing else, just for the experience. And one, and let's wait with everything. I think we will hit in the next turn with the troglodyte. Big stack, okay, boom. And Adjet could potentially get a gang of rogues, is sifting through the possessions of dead warriors, scouting off the scavengers. You note that the rogues had overlooked the dirty but serviceable breastplate armor of Wanderer. Actually, if it's dirty, then why is it shining? That's what I want to know. And there's some elementals here. That's quite curious. Anyway, I do think we're gonna also be picking up the lady. No, these guys are not gonna be our friends. Yeah, the Lady Bird of Luck. And looks like the subterranean gate was accessible for all this time, and I didn't even know about it. So let's go into the next turn, and the Adjet is just barely going to be able to pick up this Lady Bird and give it to Sephinroth. I think we're gonna be skipping the Vampire's Call for now. It's kinda sad, I don't really see that much. It's like too many useful things here. And I do think we are going to be... There is a Witch Hut here. It could be a really good skill. The Learning Stone is technically better, but let's try to go and grab a skill. I could go for the economy approach with the Blacksmith. I think we should actually be doing that. And yeah, so I'm gonna build the Blacksmith. In that case... Ooh, they did that fight with the champions. Still gonna take... Ooh, Witch Hut with the learning. Oh, hey. Nice to see you as well, mister. Maxim, I can read that. So learning is an interesting one because this map is small and learning was buffed to instantly give you a level up. We could get a bunch of like spell power. I think I'm actually gonna take it. And we leveled up into wisdom, which is not that exciting. Because it's sand, moving around is like very problematic. I think the crown is like a supreme artifact actually. Adjet, maybe you can find something useful for us. Understand? Oh, there's... Yeah, the other player is here. And yeah, we did see the other player moving there. I'm gonna be heading back with Sephinroth. I will try to beat the elemental conflicts. Actually, do I want to do that? Yeah, it would level me up. It would level me up, and that's useful on its own. In my main town, I could grab a citadel, but I'm just not gonna build anything just yet, because the heroes are not quite here yet. Adjet actually needs to be very careful to not accidentally get, like, trapped. Goblins, Khalid is here. Aye. Small maps are fun because of things like these. You are very close to your opponents from the get-go, and you actually same speed as the Earth Elementals, which is pretty sad. Even in the underground, we don't have the underground terrain, which is quite a travesty. So, this Troglodyte stack wouldn't be able to hit. I think we will just have to lose a 1 stack in the next turn. 6. Let's do this. And trying to do the maximum damage. Okay. 600 experience well earned. Sorcery with spell power. I guess spamming more spells or spamming stronger spells is my option. So I'm just gonna choose to spam more spells. And there is a magic wall up there as well. So potentially, we could be having a lot of spell power. Ciele is scaring me, but I don't think she can reach this town in 1 turn, so I'm going to build a city hall here. That will enable me to buy a hero if I need to next turn, and it looks like I will need to do that. And sadly, Agit... Yeah, well, Khaled has decided that Agit will stop existing and I can't really do much about it. Josephine does have an army. Yeah, Sephinroth, as much as I hate this, you're just gonna have to go back and try to be in the city. I mean, okay, we have a couple things we could do. We could buy out Gunnar. We wouldn't have a citadel in that case, but having just a completely empty town would be extremely sad. So I do think we're gonna be buying out Gunnar. Could we reach this and then head back in like a single turn? No, not really. Then the secondary hero would be responsible for the city defense. I still think they shouldn't be able to like reach in the next turn. So yeah, I'm gonna take the extra experience. And wow, you can't even access this. This is pretty sad. And yeah, Gunnar, I do think you are gonna be grabbing yourself a spell book and then upgrading yourself a few Harpy Hags. This would be like our best defense. I actually think I can sell 1 ore. It doesn't make sense to have like an unupgraded Harpy Hag. And yeah, they can't quite reach us, but they have decided to steal our gold mine, which is very sad. Khaled and Elmore ravaging here, and also this conflict is quite dangerous to like leave here for the opponents. Blue does not have any towns, so... but he has a Ciele. This would be quite an iffy fight. But then they could do the rogues. Okay. I am gonna be trying to head back home with Sephinroth. There is no citadel here, which is completely, like, a big tragedy. Jaegar could defend, in my opinion. Or I could just build a citadel. We do have a bunch of crystals. I think, actually, let's go citadel time. I think, yeah, even Gunnar could defend with a citadel. Although his forces are like very minuscule, Josephine shouldn't reach. And yet they do take the, well, maybe not the artifact, but they take the fight. Oh, and actually we have 2 dungeon heroes in the tavern. Actually, I like how they have the same amount of troglodytes and harpies, but not the same amount of beholders. We can reinforce Sephinroth and we could go for this big fight. We should leave something behind, so Ciele cannot quite reach us. Would I be willing to fight if I had like a bunch of Harpy Hags? I could cast 6 magic arrows, which would actually be quite strong. Still would be quite an iffy fight. Could also regenerate my mana. Don't want to lose these, though. I think the smart approach would actually be to just kind of sit out for a few turns. As in sit out their aggression. Let's just do this just in case. For safety reasons. Actually, let's do it like this. Let's give our main hero everything we can. And Gunnar can reach back, and he can be very happy that he has 7 stacks of troglodytes because the towers should be defending quite nicely as well. I don't think Josephine will be reaching. Well, they're kind of going all around. So, I think we're gonna be grabbing another hero. That other hero, we could just grab 1000 experience. Okay, no, I have an idea. Let's grab the Battle Scholar Academy. Gunnar will get the extra level, and Sephinroth will also get an extra level. Then we can kind of leave Gunnar on just a single Harpy Hag. He should be able to reach the gold mine, and that's, yeah, kind of all that I care about, honestly. He could even go now. He would have 1 magic arrow less, or 2 magic arrows less. I do care about that as well, though. But I think it's worthwhile till I can endanger him. Just so Sephinroth could have some extra movement points. And yeah, my strategy is just gonna be to buy a few more heroes. I can't really do too much with them running around, and the AI is gonna get all the elementals. I did this to myself. Which is pretty sad, but we can snatch the vampire skull, and that's kind of it. It's not too exciting, but Sephinroth. We can buy some friends for you, and these friends just could actually steal the enemy's spells 40% for tier 1 to 3. Could be an idea how to learn spells, but I think actually let's take the Eagle Eye. I feel like it's going to be useful. I'm going to be taking that, and going to be, yeah, just Jaegar is going to be defending the town. Sephinroth is going to be taking, yeah, all of the troglodytes. Now we have some decent income, 3000, so we can buy another hero every single turn. And I am going to be going, I want to go for the crown. Oh, the Astral. I didn't even see you. I mean, I thought that this is the other hero, which has Ciele, that has almost nothing. Astral would be quite the man to beat. I do think getting some more experience and getting a crown would be really good though. And yes, let us fight the halberdiers. Maps that are like cramped, where everyone is like together, could pose a challenge. So, can we morale? Nope, looks like we cannot. But we're not going to need to either, so yeah, let's see where they go. And we could send the Gunnar as a scout. We could kind of keep him alive. I kind of don't care about these artifacts, but at the same time, eventually I could have an artifact merchant. First aid tent. Oh yeah, ballistas exist as well. I could grab myself a ballista as well. They made it cheaper, and I do think actually it's quite worthwhile to have one. Yeah, Sephinroth. This 1, 2. Jaegar is gonna be heading back to base. Gunnar is gonna be grabbing the artifact, and actually also the Varen. Just in case there's more target. Well, actually, yeah, there weren't. And let's prepare to fight these lizardmen. I think this should be decent. Do we wish to engage them? I actually think yes, we do. And then, wait, let's shoot them. And they decide to shoot the beholders. And this should be a fight. Yep. Okay. Easily done. We have the Crown of the Supreme Magi. Now we have like a bunch of spell points. I could head back to my town with Sephinroth. I could be brave and go forward. I actually think heading back, as funny as that sounds, is a good option. I could YOLO a hero here and see how big the Guardians, like how big the garrisons are for the elementals. A trading post would be actually not that useful, to be honest, now that I think about it. So, yeah. Jaegar, I guess I could send you forward as a scouting hero. In that case, I actually don't want to lose the Harpy Hags. Like, I will give you some Troglodyte 1 stacks instead. This will let you keep your speed priority for the first cast, but will also let you kind of just throw him around. I think Jaegar is gonna be assassinated, but he will be shooting the enemies with magic arrows, so that will be fine. Gunnar can give Sephinroth the items. And yeah, actually we can just chill in the town. There's not that much incentive like to go outdoors. Well, technically, I could grab a Mana Vortex in the next turn. I could build it in this turn as well, so just in case I decide to do something, I would have that pre-built. So Gunnar is amazing because he has logistics. He could, like, I would want him to survive, because he can kind of run around the opposition. So through Eagle Eye Observation, Jaegar is able to learn Summon Bolt and Lightning Bolt. Now this is what I wanted. I wanted to learn like a tier 2 spell. And what do they have? They hypnotize, case, slow, magic arrow. So his spells are gonna be doing 61 is gonna be doing 85 damage. So what do I want to blast? They want to blast 8 archers. Do we want to blast 7 minimums? I think the archers are gonna be what I'm gonna be targeting. And I do think we're gonna be trying to like survive into another round, and it worked. Now Jaegar could run away, but we still have another hero we didn't buy out just yet. There could be a risk. I think we're gonna be sacrificing Jaegar because we don't have a hero with Scholar, so there would be no way to like teach the spells to another hero. So and yeah, we could grab this. And is there anything of any value? I guess I could upgrade a large amount of Troglodytes. And actually, let's buy our base. Logistics comes for us. That's absolutely fantastic. Can do this, do that. A large amount of Troglodytes here. So, can we reach this guy? Almost. We could almost reach Astral. If we could, that would be fantastic. If I do this, I think Gunnar would be a goner. Is this worthwhile just to increase my Troglodyte stacks strength? I think it is. And yeah, my resource as well. I think we're gonna be just upgrading what we can. Okay, like, hold up, like 8 should be the amount, right? Yes. Okay, so. Now, Sephinroth has a sizable army. It's day 7, so I should be grabbing the Mana Vortex. Now I'm feeling very powerful, even though I just have a magic arrow, and that's kind of it. I could be trying to fight one of these heroes. I could be trying to fight, like, bait Astral into a fight. I think I'm gonna be trying to go and bait Astral into a fight. I don't know if the troops join you if you fight from an ore pit like they would from a town. I kind of actually want to test that, you know? Let's ore pit battle. I definitely want to see this. I don't think they do. I think we're gonna just be fighting without the troops, but that's why I am willing to take the test. And yeah, let's instead do something like this, and let's put days on the harpy loft. So do you wish to retreat? Aha, it's just these creatures. Okay, that's what I wanted to test. So now I do know. So we can like literally load the autosave and just take the troops. Okay, that's something I didn't know about the game that I was curious for a very long time. I think you should try to be as commenter for Pro Game Heroes 3 and Heroes 3 Hub or other. I don't know any great English commentator. I think you manage and mix own game and making content as commentator. I just like and want to see more content in Heroes 3. I thank you for that comment or compliment. The thing with the games at the moment in Heroes 3, like multiplayer games at the very least, is that they're very long. So yeah, they're usually up to multiple hours long, and I feel like there's the problem with the timers, because I feel like, of course, the top players are playing very well, but I feel like there's, like, this is a turn-based strategy game, and very often I see that people don't, including, like, when I play myself, I just don't have the time to finish all the actions in a single turn. When you have to do a bunch of building, it completely scuffs a few, like, play styles, so it would be very silly if I'm, like, commentating and saying that, hey, the Necropolis player can generate a bunch of skeletons, and then he's running out of timer, and he cannot build, like, you know, the magic lantern and the conflicts to get more pixies to convert into skeletons. It then ends up having a small skeleton stack. I feel like also the games can, like, turn in an instant just from a few artifacts. That's kind of how the game is like. But let's jump into the next turn, and let's see. Astral is probably not gonna attack, but he is gonna take the basilisk, and red, it looks like he's going upward, up there. So now we have, now we have a scholar hero without a book, mind you. I think it's time to actually be saving for a castle. So I could be chilling this. We have like a very big amount of harpies. Dace, I could. You know what I'm gonna do? Gunnar is going to give Dace d6 troglodytes and gonna be going to the town. Dace is going to be going to the subterranean gate, and just in case the enemy hero decides to follow, you know, so an extra spell power and fighting Astral would be great. I want to check the university. I could potentially try to get to their town. Don't know how much they have. I think with the magic I have, I should be able to just blast through them, you know? And yeah, actually, Josephine goes for my town. Or at the very least, she's trying to do so. Okay, so obelisk. And I guess we're gonna be scouting around with Dace. Gunnar is gonna have to defend the town. And he's gonna have 6,000 gold. Astral, I think, is a goner. I don't see him quite making out of this one. I think I'm gonna be blasting the regular archers. Haste on the golems. And actually they're stone. Stone version, probably gonna be blasting these bad boys. Okay, how do I want to position my guys? Something like this. These guys could be potentially annoying, but my harpies move first, so there's gonna be very few of them. They actually go for the unupgraded. That's quite curious, and I think we should be taking the retaliations with like 1 stacks, so like I think the big stack should be able to one-shot both of these. So the smaller one is going to be attacking the genies, and the bigger one is going to be attacking the gargoyles. I don't have bless. I think he's just going to shoot like a magic arrow and run away. I'm going to put these harpies forward a little bit. He's just going to run away. So I could get Scholar on Sephinroth, who's my main hero. I could just get Learning, and then even more Learning, and then Earth Magics. That's fantastic. I took a little bit of risk to get like a pretty bad spell there, or pretty bad secondary skill there, but it didn't happen, thankfully. Yeah, I could check the university, I could check the shrine, potentially this is where they learned the level 2, yeah, lightning bolt, that's very good. Oh, Insida is here. So level 2 lightning bolt is actually going to be a huge damage spike. In the meantime, Gunnar. I think it's fine to buy out Sinka. Oh, pathfinding is like huge on this map. Give Sinka a book. She's only gonna have 10. So yeah, I think she would be the one standing on the outside. So I could do the strategy where I just give her a bunch of 1 stacks. She can blast a couple magic arrows. I could also just bait them to attack something else, but I do think I'm gonna be defending over here, and I think actually also the upgrade, and just as many stacks as possible. Something like this. I think I should be able to defend with these 2 heroes. And also, hold up. Oh yeah, we Scholar, but we have no spells to teach. I could also make Sinka wander around. Oh, if they get these harpies, actually that would be very nasty, but let's see what Red does. Red has been my most obnoxious neighbor so far. Okay, they're spending mana, which is fantastic. And I suppose let's shoot these guys. So try to survive for another turn, just in case they want to cast something like. Looks like they're not really gonna be casting too much. 1 to 3. Well, yeah, we're just gonna be taking the losses there, and here we actually have tactics, tic-tacs. So, what do I want to do with my army? I think this should be fine, like 1 harpy hag, so she could fly outdoors, and thankfully the tower. Well, the tower is not really shooting what I want, but okay, now the tower is shooting what I want. I think I will focus the stone gargoyle, and even if he attacks my harpy. Oh wait, actually they also have a genie. Kind of, yeah, zoned out and didn't see that this is also a threat. We're just gonna try to go and brawl down some of them. Well, let's try to keep the 1 stacks alive. Oh, they have a speedy boy here, but the wall is not broken just yet. Try to get the genies down as much as possible. Oh no, the wall was broken. Why didn't I see that? Oh no. This city defense is turning into a bit of a disaster. Should try to block him off still. And oof. Yeah, the tower's shooting things like 1 stacks. Yeah, that's quite something. Also, they have a lot of, like, mana. It's not really too good. Why? But why the gremlin? Okay, so, the problem is they're very, very fast. I think... I'm just gonna go into the corner. Oof, maybe I should hit here. If they cast haste, well, I'm kind of screwed either way. Ooh, magic arrow. So, I actually lose my town. Yeah, I didn't expect Josephine to have that much, like, spell power, or, like, that much, knowledge. So, Sephinroth is gonna have to come out. She could go and try to retake my main town. The problem would be the stone golems, honestly. I could just try to gamble, because a lot of their army was out of their town, you know? So potentially their town could be relatively empty. Yeah, that is a gamble I'm gonna take, and let's check. I'm gonna grab the crystal cavern here. What is Daze doing? I guess Daze could be the opportunist and try to see if there's anything valuable in the middle. 6 days left, eh? Well, now. Sawmill, and yeah, the town should be next to the shrine, I suppose. For the dwarfs, it looks like they didn't fight them. And the days are gonna go... days are gonna fly by because I'm moving very slowly on the sand. And this town... is it empty? No, I don't even see what is it because I don't have any taverns. That is a big problem. There are a bunch of things in the middle, and actually Red has broken through 2 of these guardians. But most of their heroes, or some of their heroes rather, are outdoors with some army. I almost think Red got the Grail, and is now just styling on us, and actually I can barely make it to attack the town in this turn. It's just 1 peasant, okay. So, thankfully the towers decided... And do they have... They have some interesting things for sure. The town is well built up. The problem is... I don't really have army here. I can kind of fix that though. I can grab a hero here. Verdish the Witch. I think what I'm gonna be doing is be defending with like 1 stacks. Something like this makes sense. I don't want my main to be assassinated, and I also don't want to lose the town. So this kind of does both things. Protects my main and also protects the town. Also, I like the fact that they have a watchtower, so I can kind of see a little bit of the other players. I think this is gonna be like one where I have to go from town to town, and actually going through the middle seems like to be the most optimal way now. Going to get the stronghold town, then maybe going back to my town. Or actually this one is much closer because of the way the towns are positioned. And looks like SPINT is very unhappy with my days. So we will see. You silly man. Haste. That's illegal. I actually think that we can win this one using kiting. Yeah, let's actually try to brawl him down. He can't cast another haste. The worst thing would be if the gremlin morale. And yeah, I can kind of just little bit here. So I wonder if I should be keeping this troglodyte alive, just so I can kind of kite him around this little edge. I want him to be able to not reach me in 2 turns, so someone like here would be fantastic. Troll guy goes here, we attack. He says Harpy Hag. And that's very uncool of you, Mr. Gremlin. Most exciting fight in the history of Heroes 3. She moves by 1. No, come back here, mister. You're not supposed to chase that. Morales are kind of helping me. And he has... yeah, he had the neutral morale and I had a +2. So... it's also playing its part. These poor gremlins. Would be really good if I like could get like a pattern going on here. He's trying to not be kited. He's trying so hard. Damn it. Ooh, I made a mistake, actually. But he cannot morale, so it's fine. We can just win on morales. So I can do this, I can hit, and I can fly back. He can't reach me in a single turn, so we can kind of hit him. And then we can make distance. And then I even morale. So we can hit him again. We can hit him again. Then I can kind of fly away. I guess I can keep flying until I catch a morale. This fight is taking unnecessarily long because the SPINT decided to attack with an inadequate army. You fool, you cannot win. I have a single Harpy Hag. This creature is amazingly broken. If only we could morale. Okay, this is going to make the fight a little bit faster. I'm hoping, yeah, we can do this. Hit him guaranteed. We can wait, we can guaranteed, we can fly, wait. Wait, that's not what I wanted. Okay, this, and I think this should be it. Maybe. Well, he still thinks he has a chance to win. And can we actually high roll him? Amazing. But now we have a much tougher fight in our hands. Can we please morale and get one? No. Well, Dace, you fought well for our kingdom, but unfortunately, a single Harpy Hag was not strong enough to beat a hero with a Titan. Which is, yeah, quite something. So, I think a Wall of Knowledge, and actually this town has a capital. A Wall of Knowledge is going to be like a fantastic building. And also I want Nagash, I kind of just really want him. So, we can grab a Summon Boat. What an amazing spell for this map. But I guess Nagash has to be bought out. He is generating money, so he's like a fantastic hero. I could leave him with... Now let's just leave him with Knolls. Okay, fine, a single Serpent Fly, just in case he decides to make some maneuvers. And bro, they have to go around like this. Okay, so, this is a strong hero, this is a weak hero, Astral is kind of a strong hero. The fact that they have to go around like this. So the Basilisk armor, I think I should just be able to blast through everything with the magic arrows. Am I close to level up as well? I kind of am. So maybe I should be going with Sephinroth here, flagging the workshop. Doing these Magogs, getting them a better armor. going through these towns and just winning. Yeah, that sounds like a very good plan. And yeah, Verdish might get assassinated. Gretchen with pathfinding and Jeremy with a cannon. A cannon is a very powerful tool. In fact, it's more like stronger than a ballista. And actually, it could be shooting like tower. Could be shooting the what's it called? Leave it like this. I meant it could be shooting the walls of the towns if my troops cannot get in otherwise, so I do feel like that's a very good addition to my army. 9 speed, and yeah, let's fight the Magogs. We do wish to engage with them because they are essentially free experience to me. We can rot morale, so we should just be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, something like this. I don't want them to like shoot 2 for 1 too much. Okay, they go for the 3 for 1 on the troops I don't really care about, which is amazing. And then I suppose this is fine. And advanced earth magics should be fine as well. Have the ability to have an eagle eye hero. So okay, Verdish does get caught out here in the open. Elmore, are you going to be... yeah, you're going to be casting some nasty spells. So how do I win this? I win this one with the serpent fly, right? I just try to shoot them. Oh boy, and they just assassinated the serpent fly, so I couldn't win. That's very rude. We can still probably cast one more time. Oop. The gnolls are actually trying their best, but maybe another morale. No. They tried so hard and got so far, but you know how the lyrics go. Okay, yeah, Sephinroth is just gonna be marching towards the enemy. I see no reason why to delay this. And we also are going to be getting... ooh, Jaegar is back. And also Cult is here. Cult could potentially be a great hero because of the learning. I actually think... But Jaegar starts with a bunch of mana, so... I think... we're just gonna take the hero that has the mana. Oh, through Eagle Eye Observation, Jaegar is able to learn View Earth and Bless. Bless is a interesting one. What do you have? Just some basic spells. Actually, he had Magic Arrow and he didn't cast it. What a mad lad. Let's stop the mana. Expulsion, let's shoot them once. Okay, let's try to destroy the skeleton, and I think we can do this. Jaegar, you don't become stronger, but you do get some style points for finishing off the hero. We do have another money man though, and I almost want to send them out to the world, you know? And oh, actually 2 heroes with learning, so 2 potentially highly leveled heroes. So can I reinforce Sephinroth realistically? I could buy her some like master gremlins. I think they would be decent because at least the towers would be shooting them. So yeah, the roulette of towns going round and round continues. So Jeremy can get the scales of the Greater Basilisk, Kremlins, and can almost reach Sephinroth, but that's not quite good enough. Well, you can reach that. I think I'm actually going to be picking up some of the more useful stacks that can help the town sieges and such. So, do this and this. Nagash can now stand in the city. A Clavius. I kind of don't want to lose Clavius. The 350 gold actually goes hard. And yeah, Jaegar, you can give Jeremy basically everything that we would ever want. It's a shame that Sephinroth has to come back. Does she now, actually? Yeah, this army is just slower. I think it makes sense from my perspective to go back for these creatures. I don't want the... wait, no. Incorrect one. Yeah, I don't really want the fortress creatures just yet. The harpies would be decent because they're flying, but... I think also the regular troglodytes would be useful. So, we could smog it up for everyone. And actually, can I beat Khalid? Khalid actually has a pretty big army, all things considered. I think it's going to be fine. So, if I can reach their town, and I think I'm just barely off, and actually he changed his army a little bit, and here I'm also going to be a little way off. So, very quickly, oh yeah, we checked here, there was nothing too exciting here. Let's go here and let us try to reach Tan's town. Jeremy has artillery, so perhaps he should be holding on to these the ballista, and he can be exploring a little bit into the underground. Jaegar, wait, didn't you have the scholar? No, you didn't. And also, hold up, we can visit the obelisk. And yeah, I don't think they can reach with Astral in a single turn, so that's completely fine. But they're gonna be trying to retake their original town. So, Sephinroth is ready to march on Tan's town. I think we have the means to easily win here. Don't want any unnecessary damage, so the pirate has to go down. This is going to probably trigger the AI, as they will see that, hey, I have a bigger army. Well... masterclass from the AI. Please give me, the one attack skill. Do you have any useful spells? Some spells. I could build Behemoth Crag over here. And Cult. So, I think we're gonna be leaving Cult for like defense reasons. And actually, especially with these really amazing 1-stacks, should be fine. And I'll hold up, I kind of see something very intriguing. There's probably a better way to do this, but I do see a gold mine, and I do want that gold mine immediately. Nagash is like pretty good at defending. So is Jaegar though. So I guess both of them will be like taking around and defending the town. It looks like they have dug for the Grail potentially. Judging by how rich or like how many upgraded things the Cove town has, I think the Cove town might have the Grail here. I could be wrong as well. So let's grab the upgraded. The gremlins, I think the 2 titans are gonna be fantastic. I think actually the anti-magic creatures, and then unironically I kinda don't like the, what are they called? Nagas, if they're not upgraded. So this leaves us with an army like this. Well, Jaegar is gonna have a tough time spamming magic arrows, that's for sure. Can also potentially do it like this. Okay, this makes a little bit more sense. So, oh, Astral decides not to go for the town. So, can Jeremy beat Khalid? No, Jeremy cannot beat Khalid. There is a dragon Utopia here. This is 100 billion% looted. Got him. Damn it, I hate when the AI pranks me. Yeah, let's... I think actually this town is very undefended. But at the same time, I could reach this in like 2 turns, if I'm lucky. Are there any useful items here? Maybe the hideous mask could be useful. Would I be willing to sell something for it? Can't believe I'm 1 step away from the marketplace, that's pretty sad. And are there any useful gremlins here? Sadly, no. Could I sell the resources to have like an extra 1,000 gold? I could. Would that be beneficial to me in any way, shape or form? The hideous mask. I actually think it does more damage to have it, as I would just be spending my budget here. It's sad that you cannot sell back artifacts in the artifact merchants, or at the black market rather. Ooh. Ciele comes out, and Ciele has an army. Also has some spell casting. My war machine. Hey, stop attacking that. Okay. Jeremy did his duty. He spent the ballista. And do they have... Well, actually they have quite a big army here. I do have the cool marketplace now. I have a fireball now. Yeah, and I do think going for this town makes sense. It's 25 of each. If the AI was able to do it... Oh yeah, and we are in a magic garrison, so... Thankfully, none of these guys are ranged units. That would be very sad. They're gonna be attacking my tent, but yeah, there's not really much I can do about it. My tent, no! How dare you? Could I reach with multiple creatures? I could not. 6-5, I guess. I don't want my harpies to be hit, and yeah, this is fine. Then, in that case, I think it's better that the gargoyles take the hit. And the big triple bed stack. I have an idea here. Well, it's turned into quite a nasty brawl. Okay, we lost quite a lot actually. Archery is not really something that helps me too much. First aid would have been good if I had a tent, but logistics is completely fine. So now, I have the ability to get this down, hopefully. And yeah, the towers are blasting. I could mass slow them. I could also try to go for 2 for 1. And that almost double whammy here. So I think let's try to boost up the harpy hags. Yes, because if they can fly, they can reach into the town like instantly, and then our problem will be the stone golems actually. Okay. Them attacking the, what's it called? Harpies. Them attacking the troglodytes. I apologize for hitting the mic by accident there. It's quite fine. We can maybe. Yes, bless is what I wanted. So then we can win in this round. So that's completely fine. We don't see a grail here, which is also quite sad. Stay 6, and we kind of don't really have heroes here who could defend. So Thane would be attacking as guaranteed. At least that's what I think. And yeah, we can get Loin, we can get Ingram here. So there's a pretty big chance they would be attacking me. I think Jaegar is actually gonna go and try to retake the gold mine here. I do think Clavius is useful. So is Cult. Clavius is useful. There's quite a lot of skirmishes here, because the AI heroes do have a lot of army. And then maybe it's time to buy out Nagas here. I could also upgrade the parapet here. This town I kind of don't really care about too much. And this town, I kind of want to buy out Ingram as well. Just to have another hero here with some 1 stacks. He could be scouting. Oh yeah, Nymphs, that's kind of like very good. We just kind of get another stack of units, which is usable. Sadly, Sephinroth cannot really move. She is stuck here. Is there anything worthwhile here? Ice Bolt, potentially. Bless, actually Bless is worthwhile, so we will be going into the town. Through the observation, Jaegar is able to learn some spells from Astral. You silly man, Astral. Nice protection from water as well, Lamau. And yeah, nice spells that you cannot cast. Oh no, actually wait, he can cast. It's quite interesting. Basic, advanced, you can even see what schools he has. Can't really hypnotize anything. Yeah, let's just shoot the fire elementals. Let's try like huddle up here. Blast this guy. Let's actually try to brawl a couple of them down. Oh, well. Nah, damn it, I was hoping I could get the cast again. Should have maybe waited a little bit. Josephine is attacking this town. She has taken the Mana Vortex most definitely. And also, yeah, she has all of my creatures, the 2 snake sisters next to each other. You're gonna be potentially a pretty tough battle, actually. Also, she has the war machines, so yeah. They can keep shooting, basically non-stop. Also, there is a hole in the wall, like immediately. And we don't really have a moat as the tower town. Goes in and tanks 1 hit, 150 damage from a single landmine. Yeah. At least the giants go down. To go indoors like immediately. I guess we can try to block the shooters from shooting. Guess we're dispelling this. And then just brawling indoors. Well, we're gonna be losing this town for sure. Yeah, the tower towns with their non-existent moats are just pretty bad at defending things. And yeah, let's actually finish them off. Oh, actually, I should have waited with the null for the next turn. I wonder if defending is better. Can we squeeze like another turn out if we do so? Perhaps we can. Okay, yeah, another turn of tower shooting. And this is kind of gonna be it for the defense. We did whittle their force down a little bit, and at least, oh, actually they're going to potentially fight each other. That is quite good. So, Sephinroth, yeah, you want to pick up the spells. Well, actually they had 3 birds, I didn't even notice that. Are we gonna be going for the capital, or are we not gonna be going for the capital? Okay, so actually, Income is going to be taking or giving back the Oceanids there. Cassiopeia, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. They have very many, very powerful heroes here. And Dury is just going to be grabbing the spellbook. I think she is going to be fine at defending this cult. We're gonna be trying to do some shenanigans with cult. Clavius over here. Can't really do too much. And yeah, we would have to fight Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia would be quite a tough nut to crack. And yeah, I would really like to have all these oceans, would really like to have these birds. Actually, the birds would be fine for defense as well. If I stay here, I have to fight these 2 very tough individuals. If I go here, I could potentially have to fight like even more very strong heroes. I can't really recover mana, can I? Yeah, I can't really recover mana. Could try to go down, like beat these guardians, and could try to go down for this town, or could just sit, kind of sit and wait. Is day 7, so maybe we can grab a shack here and try to get more troops that way. Yeah, that's gonna be my end of the turn. This map basically has endless skirmishes, and yeah, this is like a fine victory. Side overestimated her own abilities. I think I'm gonna actually magic out of the 1 gremlin so the towers wouldn't dare shoot him. Okay, Shaman's Puppet, thank you for that, Red. Okay, Blue takes that down. And actually, looks like Tan wants to get to a town. Ingram is fine, grabbing the 1,000 gold per turn. And yeah, Tan looks to be going for towns. So who doesn't have a town? Red doesn't have a town, so Red should be trying to grab a town back. Actually, I think Red might be the weakest one of our opponents. And actually Sephinroth could. We can't really connect the armies over here at all. We do have Bliss because we visited the town. That's good. We also have Expert Earth Magic. I should not underestimate that. Gunnar is back and Charna is here. So, I do see a strategy I could do. I could defeat Cassiopeia. This would be quite a big battle though. I'm trying to like also just go for this. No. I need some sort of an army, and these 2 towns have an army. So, yeah, I think I just have to battle Cassiopeia. This is going to be a very bad fight for me though. I think I have to like mass slow them. I'll be trying to get the Harpy Hanks to be useful here. Cool. Haste them as well. Like how many, brother? That's quite a lot of crewmates you have there, and also you are very, very strong. Like, your creatures are extremely strong. I just want to blast them down. I kind of also see a really good fireball here, but it's a fireball at the end of the day. Technically it's more damage, it's like almost 400 damage. Actually it is 400 damage on stacks with 310 on one big stack. Can I get some sort of haste on my units? That would be very, very good. I think if I do this, they're gonna just be hasting me, trying to reach me, which is very, very nasty. We don't really have an answer to 99 crewmates, to be honest. Yeah, and the... Okay, my war machine wants to retreat. Don't have a summoning or anything of the likes either. And yeah, maybe if we can get a haste cast. No, we cannot. I think I actually should be running away. We took out some units. I could rebuy Sephinroth in a position where it is beneficial. Can I win a town defense against this weakened Cassiopeia? I actually think I can, and I should be trying that, in my honest opinion. Yeah. This. Yeah, something like this perhaps, okay. And... Genie 1 stacks are actually quite something. Thinking what would be like the best troops I can potentially get, you know? Okay. So some 1 stacks and just a bunch of shooters is kind of what I have chosen to be my army. I could also sell some resources, and I think there's no better time to sell them now. A stockbroker guessed. Okay. So, would Victoria be useful if she would be standing here? 60 damage, yeah, I think actually she would be quite useful. Would I rather have 1 stacks? I think actually we can buy out plenty of other creatures. Well, I stand corrected. And yeah, let's actually have another arranged stack here. Okay, this is the best I can do, I think. I didn't prepare this town for defense though. Flying creatures, 2 flying creatures, well, would be really good to not lose this town as well. So maybe I should have also protected this town a little bit. I can still sell some resources. If Sephinroth is my main hero, I shouldn't worry about crystals. At least not worry much about them. What would be the strongest creature I could have? Maybe the 2 flying rocks. And 600, they cost 600 gold, so maybe I can buy another one. We'll have to sell some things. We have more ore pits than I have sawmills, so this would be my army for this town's defense. Let's see, we're gonna get a couple town defenses here. Okay, blue try to attack the town, and yeah, we do lose these pixies sadly. It's kind of a waste. And we do win this defense, which is fantastic. I have just the perfect amount of troops here, it seems like. These for double damage. I should be shooting something that I can actually help the towers deal with. And yeah, maybe we're just trying to block off the birds so they can't really fly in that all that well. think it's worthwhile just to have more stacks, and actually they're kind of magic arrowing me. But I still think, yeah, the towers are my main damage dealers, so having stacks is very beneficial to me. I don't know actually how did the AI manage to beat this. And also pretty convincingly. I think they have like one troop left though. He's kind of just spamming magic arrows. There. And yeah, a bird can still survive 2 turns. And I think we... Yeah, okay, we defend, mana charm, and an inexhaustible card of lumber. Let's get the armorer up to advanced and even expert. And Cassiopeia actually decides to go and attack that side. Is this one? And we will have to fight here. That's pretty sad. Let's go to the ore pit and let's explore into this direction. Tan actually has a town, but he doesn't seem to be willing to be like fighting for it. Slow. And do we grab another hero, or do we not? I think we're gonna be needing some creatures. I think she's actually gonna be buying the serpents. And yeah, I could sell the gems. There is a bit of a problem with that. I can't really get them. If I decide that, hey, I actually want to have some gems. I think there might be one gem pond in the map, like in the underworld, essentially. And that could be it. So that's pretty sad. I think I'm gonna be going for round 2 against the Cassiopeia though. I also should have bought some troops. This map is just super duper poor though. Some fantastic items here as well. Could we like scoot around them? No, we cannot. Can't really scoot around them. Am I really going to have to give away some like gems? I think I am, and then in that case I think it doesn't make sense to even have them. The silver I will keep just because I can, you know, buy some more sea serpents if I need to. With this newfound wealth, I will be equipping the town for defense. I think Dury is going to be running away just because she has the inexhaustible cart of wood. So we can flag the sawmill and we can give the artifacts to the hero over to Sephinroth. So blue thankfully is not going for me, and looks like Ixie decides to attack, but Ixie lacks the tools to win this fight. Yeah, Ixie lacks the tools to win this fight, that's completely fine. But then in return, Cassiopeia actually can get the town for relatively free. So cult levels up, but actually the level up is not that good. This town is not gonna be like empty, so maybe we just explore the underground. Income can get a extra knowledge. Victoria can check the obelisk, and yeah, I do actually wonder if it's maybe in the middle. Like, wait, hold up. These cliffs could be these cliffs. It could also be... I think actually the Grail should be in the middle, so I should just be assuming that it is. It would make the most sense logically as well. for that to be the case. So, Dury can encounter Sephinroth. And actually I'm going to be buying out Cuthbert for the extra money. And let's buy, just see, 6 of these. Oceanids, or nymphs rather. So we can grab more of them for free over here. That's like fantastic. So yeah. Here Sephinroth, have all of these fantastic items. I would like a speed 11 creature, but for secondary heroes kind of feels yikes to do so. And yeah, I think... So this is how many movement points with 212. If I attack, I can take the town afterwards. Wait, 300 will remain, 150. Yes, the same, more or less. So, probably what's going to end up happening, I'm going to take the town, I'm going to have to defend against 2 heroes, and potentially Tan will be eliminated from this. That would be really good actually. One less contender. Now, the problem here, the towers are blasting us. This doesn't actually do anything. This doesn't do anything. I should be using the big bolts. Well, they didn't get any haste. So what are we targeting? What are we trying to finish off with the deranged stacks? Maybe the goblins could be a decent target. So then, rest of this guy, 11, 10, I think it's gonna be fine. Genie, do you want to be hasted up? You kind of did, but... Okay. Advanced logistics is completely fine, and then we just have to defend this town with like almost nothing. We could buy out Gunnar as well. Yeah. Gunnar will be fantastic just because he has some army, and also technically the cannon doesn't really do anything indoors. So yeah, I think we give away the cannon. We take the what are they called? Evil Eyes, and this should be a decent little army defending the town. Yeah, and Gunnar should also be decent. And Dury, well, can't really do much. I still do have another town. I could have built the... Oh, escape tunnel is in place. We could escape with 7 if we need to. Like if we really need to. But I think this is gonna be the turn when Tan stops existing. And then perhaps we can kind of secure... Oh no, wait, Tan has a town. I kind of forgot about that. Kind of ruined my whole master plan there. Ingram gets to explore the underworld. Thane. They potentially have an empty town. I guess I should be opportunistic and do things like this. Maybe we'll force Ciele to go back. Yeah, these secondary heroes could most definitely be making trouble for the opponents. Actually, this would be quite good. Gunnar would be staying here. Dury would be going here. I guess Cuthbert is like the prime defender. We would need something that can deal with magic. I guess just hit points. Hit points is my answer to magic. That's the best answer I have. I think assassinating Elmore should be quite good and necessary as well. I could also go back after doing that. Yeah, that would be quite good, I think. We just assassinate Elmore, cut their army in half, essentially. 350. Let's blast these. Frenzy. No. At least they're not shooting the bird yet. Okay. Well, put up to the troglodytes there. Okay, well, frenzied bird against regular bird. Who wins? The bird wins. Big shocker, that one. So maybe the sea serpent can be buffed up a little bit. Well... Okay, assassinated Elmore. Any useful fireman... Actually, unironically, the fireball could be made useful through the use of magic. So, I can do this, however. Stay here and defend. Sephinroth, restoring a little bit of mana. I think actually we're gonna be taking the Armor of Wanderer for this as well. Make the casts less good, but it's kind of a risk I'm taking. I'm willing to take it. I think the towers will offset the strength Cassiopeia has. Her strength is in the crewmates, and as long as I have the drawbridge, that strength is somewhat negated. So, I think potentially we can get an air elemental down if I high roll a little bit. And yeah, we didn't get an extra air elemental down, that's completely fine. Blue wants to attack my town, and actually, yeah, they do wish to attack my town here. She doesn't have full mana as well. Okay, so, could be blasting 3 of these. One is a shooter, one is a flyer, and one is a tier 7 unit, so actually I think triple whammy here is fantastic. Yeah, something useful. Somewhat useful. Tries to blast my wall down. And yeah, we would have to go and brawl these immediately. Then, I think the bird can deal with the guys that don't like the walls. They don't like natural barriers. They don't understand boundaries at all. So, blast this one. The bird can fly in while also finishing off their units. Maybe you can cast Cure on him. No. This is still pretty good, I will say. Slayer even, who... Then... can blast these, can finish off these. Can wait, we can make the bird really strong. Do I think I win in the next turn with the magic arrow and with some towers? Blasting, I think I do. Okay, fantastic. Cassiopeia has been defeated, and we have also gained all her artifacts. So, Cult is very happy to be in the underground for the first time. Lets me grab some things. This is, of course, cleared. So that's how they got some artifacts as well. Victoria is like very bold. Actually, we could potentially take the town back if they don't go there. Sadly, I don't really have much army, and it looks like I won't have that much army available next week either. So, Gunnar, I think his job is clear. He just takes the gold mine. That's completely fine. Sephinroth. Am I leaving these as like defenders? I think I should. Okay, potentially. Okay. Ian can also be left as a defender, giving me 350 or 250 gold per turn. So, I actually think Tan is quite weak. Dargem is their strongest hero. I can't go through here. I have to go back to my main town. I think day 5, day 6, day 7 I can reach. Josephine... Red doesn't have a town. Blue's gonna have 2 towns, and I think I'm gonna be going for Tan elimination. So this makes sense in my mind. The pyramid is not visited yet. Yeah, that's true. And yeah, that's just going to be fine. And yeah, I didn't buy anything here because I think the defense is lost either way. And I can probably... Oh, they have more health. Oh. Yeah, first aid is present. That's pretty sad for me. And there's a hole in the wall. No, actually there wasn't. I kind of forgot that the moat even exists as a concept. That's pretty sad. So I do think what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be blasting the bird and I'm going to be eliminating one. Whoopsie doopsie, can we like... Well, we kind of gave them free entrance. This was not my intention. I think we will do this once again where we blast the bird and attack him once. To give him a -1, you know? And the crewmate, well, since he has been attacked as well, she kind of salvaged that somewhat reasonably. Just wait. Not gonna get another turn. Well, gave them some casualties, which is something, for sure. Cult gets another monolith. Yeah, Cult tries to escape, I suppose. Ingram gets another monolith, and then we can get pathfinding, which is quite a big deal actually. Should get the mine, you know. Oh, Victoria, what have you done? You sneaky little devil, you. Artillery. Unironically though, a man with artillery and with a book could do great things defending a town. What is my fastest? My fastest is a speed 8 creature. So I think having like a magic arrow before is pretty good. Pickwadrum, am I gonna be able to reach if I attack the Pickwadrum? That is a fantastic question. I think Gunnar should be able to beat Pickwadrum, so I can kind of skip him. And yeah, I should just be going for the town ASAP, so I don't accidentally get locked out of it. Another hero with an artillery is kind of useful. But yeah, this is like a series of infinite skirmishes, essentially. Until we can finish off one player, then the dynamic will change a little bit. They spend a little bit of their mana. What is the most efficient thing I can do for 60? I guess -3 stone gargoyles is going to be my answer. And then they try to attack my town, but I control the towers, so I control the narrative. So let's shoot 1, 2. Then I think this and do this. So well. So 1 magic arrow to finish him off. 2. This is a -1 stack guaranteed. The gargoyle is also really fast, so I'm gonna try to shoot those down. They get to enter the town, which is pretty sad, and well, we made do with what we had, which wasn't that much to be honest. So Miriam going for this town, Ciele with her amazing army trying to go for that town. Imp Cache has been deserted. We can check the obelisk though. And yeah, Ingram can actually grab our Mercury, our Alchemist Slab actually. Our first Mercury income in the game. Up in here. Pickwadrum. Yeah, I think Gunnar is dead set on assassinating you. If we can do this, it would be amazing. We cannot. And Vex. Yeah, this is gonna be a very difficult one because I don't really have that many hit points. I should have actually also had this equipped. And potentially even actually defense would be good. More morales would be good and higher spell power would be good. This is quite a yeah, one last-ditch effort to retake my town. The AI wins, which is really good. 180 and 180 is... It's kind of almost good enough. So, make him fast, make him fast. Okay, let's wait a little bit. Let's put him here. Can we shoot someone? Finish him off fully, we couldn't. But make maybe the genie fast? No. Make a genie fast? Nope. That's pretty sad. What we can do is do this and do this. Okay. Expert fire, magic, or sorcery. I think I'm actually gonna grab sorcery. I feel like that is going to be pretty good. Okay, day 7 taking the town is very good. Also gonna be buying Ignis learning. That's fantastic. Estates, and actually I want some creatures to defend the town. The hobgoblins will be good enough. And this actually for the Mercury as well. Should have maybe taken the intelligence there. Well, I made an unintelligent decision there. Yeah, I would rather have the hero with artillery defending the town, have a book, and actually Mercury, the hero can generate resources, is fantastic. So, okay, Tan is running on fumes, or running on Dargem rather than Pickwitherum. Soon they will not have a town. Sadly, soon, neither will I have a town. At least not the Stronghold town. This is protection from water, so I think I could do it. I could also do this. So the lizard is gonna shoot my halfling. If I do this, that's one less dead stack I have. Then I can kind of blast the genie. Hopefully the towers will... No, the towers decided. And that is the biggest priority in the universe. One, defend. I think the towers are gonna actually shoot. Yeah, how did I know that? Of course they would. Then the towers are probably shooting the next thing that's outdoors and not indoors. Oh, actually no, the towers decided to be competent. Let's grab the wisdom. And now Blue has a pretty easy access to this town. Well. Can we survive? Oh, we actually did. Oh, that's insane. We survived another turn for the towers to help us out. Gunnar, do you wish to retreat? No. We wish to fight for glory. Come on, Gunnar, I know you can do it. You are, after all... He does shoot the bird, which is pretty predictable. I'm gonna keep my... just magic my bird. Okay, that's pretty sad. -1 over here. What if we just defended? And Cannon is shooting the pirates, which is something. We could get the pirates down. Then we could kind of try running around. It's not gonna work too much. No cannon, we fight till the last man, or till the last war machine, which is gonna be you, unfortunately. Gunnar defeated. So, we started the week with a capital actually, which is really good. Yeah. Do we want a hero in the middle? We kind of already have one. And there is also a Hallen there. Could explore this little bit. Then Ingram can get himself some royal griffins. I actually do support that. That is a wonderful creature. Then Rissa can grab a gold mine. And the ore pit. Clavius has been like a giga chat. He's just been standing on the trading post. for all eternity and has been working out for him, like, surprisingly well. Do we have an artifact merchant here? Of course not. Why would we have one? Such a fantastic thing. I have a Sinka, though. And she is also a wonderful hero. So, blue is now the big problem. I should wait for blue to maybe attack red. It could even out the odds a little bit. And also Tan is alive with a couple of heroes. Should keep that in mind. So maybe the best plan of action I could have would be to just maybe wait a little bit. Oops. Didn't mean to move quite like that. I like how I almost changed my language settings from my computer there. So I think Clavius is maybe in danger, so we'll just sell some wood and actually sink. I like you as a hero, and you can learn some stuff. I think we're gonna take the 2 cards. We're going to be... Let's not mana vortex just yet, you know? And also let's give her just some basic units. Let's have her on like 7 troglodytes. It's pretty sad, but it's the best I can afford. Alright, then what do we have? We can just kind of leave these in the town. And I suppose we're waiting for Mr. Tan to disappear, to attack at the very least. They smoked up the whole area, which is very sad for me. Did you really have to do this, AI? So, the protection from water actually surprisingly annoying. Like, brother, what do you mean? Especially an expert, like, huh. We're still gonna be trying to get one down. Protection from fire even. Their favorite spells just keep on being cast. And Clavius, I don't want you to be on top of the other hero in the tavern, so you're gonna just have to stop existing, sadly. Cult though. Do I want you to be casting things? I kind of don't really care about you as a hero. I do apologize, but that's just the case. This thing hasn't been done. I can actually take the obelisk, and yeah, it looks... Wait, hold up. It's kind of interesting. It seems like actually it's not in the middle, the grail. Would you believe that? If I told you that? Arissa can take the ore pit, and thankfully I remember the map a little bit. I don't just have a memory of a fish. So, Ignis, I guess I'm sending you underground so you could kind of hope to get the learning stone. Yes, Sinka is going to be grabbing the harpies for us. That is a decent creature. And actually I think I'm camping a little bit on the dungeon should be quite good, right? I do have the ability to get dragons. Yeah, I could just camp here a little bit. I technically do have the Mana Vortex and I do have the strongest spell casting, but I do also need an army to sustain it with. So yeah, that's kind of something. And yeah, I want to see where Dargem goes and I want to see where Ciele goes, so this makes the most sense to me. And yeah, looks like Tan is indeed heading towards me. Do apologize for the sneeze. Yeah. Let us grab some troglodytes. Did I not actually click that? Okay, fantastic. Try to maybe save the troglodytes. I think I'm just moving them out of the way is the best thing I can do. And here moving Ignissa out of the way is the best thing I can do. And... Oh boy, if only I had some gems, that would be something, wouldn't it? I think I'm just grabbing more creatures. And honestly, dragons seem fantastic. So yeah, I'm just kind of preparing myself to defend. I could also go and attack Dargem, but I don't really see a reason to do that. I think he will be forced to attack into me because he has no towns. No, he's kind of just going away. That's pretty sad, to be honest. Yeah, cult. You're in danger. Then we can grab the gem pond for the first time ever. Can grab the missing obelisk. I really don't like the fact that he's running away though. And this. Okay, let us grab the... Oh, should have used the other artifact. So. Broke healed Octavia, none of them are that good. Am I really upgrading the Manticore layer just to have another faster creature? It's time to ask myself the big questions. What army do I actually want? I feel like the mostly dungeon army is going to be strong enough though. I could also get some experience here. I could get a level 5 spell. In fact, that could be my go-to strategy. So, let's actually try to get Dargem. I want his... he probably has items because he is Tans. Strongest hero, has been for some time. Okay, Ciele does not like cult apparently. You fool. I can go through that. Protection very easily. So how many are we gonna have left at the end of the turn? 5. And then are we saving cult or are we not? I think we're not gonna be saving him. Yeah. Nah, they're running away. That's pretty sad actually. And this place. Oh, so the Grail is next to the okay, that's interesting to know. Okay, Ingram is gonna be trying to regroup back here. Since Picodrum is running away, we can kind of extend our reach. Is there anything useful in this underground? Maybe in university for like a good skill, like a pathfinding would be something. If Dargem is running away, I can't really contest him. I can't really tell him, hey, don't do that. Air magic. Ooh, actually all 4 schools of magic. Hold up, that's very good. I am gonna take air magic, and I'm gonna be very happy about that. Here I'm gonna be taking the troglodytes, or giving the troglodytes rather. And Rissa can kind of chill in the town. Octavia could also exist. A complete hodgepodge of units. It just keeps getting better and better. Yeah, 350 money. Oh wait, no book. That's pretty sad. I don't like the fact that blue is on 2 towns, but there's not really much I can do about it. I guess Sephinroth can interact with Ingram, we can snatch his griffins away. He is gonna be just a proper 1-stack hero. And I do think actually the idea of fighting the garrison, but maybe next week. Maybe next week is going to be really good. Octavia is gonna grab herself a book. Sync is gonna give the 2 resource generating items over to Orisa because it makes more sense, in my opinion, for her to have them. Ignis is just standing in the middle between dangers. This could potentially be some experience as well. Close to level? No, not really. And am I building something? I could build the Evil Eye upgrade. And I could build the Chapel of Still Voices as well, like upgrade for that. Other than that, actually the Utopia is quite a big object. But the magic doesn't really help you there. So, can Ingram contest this? Probably no, but he should still try. Similarly, we should try to recapture all of the mines when we have the opportunity to have some resources, like always available. Then maybe you can just do this. Malekith, Broghild. I never bought Broghild, but I don't think he's gonna be that useful. This kind of maybe actually has units, because he has some potential to be like a decent skirmisher in these little small fights. So like something like this, for example, would be quite decent. Give him my spell book as well. And actually, I don't think Sephinroth is in any danger, so perhaps we can leave her on the fast units. Buff the dragon with level 4 spells, that would be quite funny. So, and Rissa is also just gonna be waiting here. And I do think I'm gonna be upgrading the Pillar of Eyes. I want my shooters to be upgraded, so they would have more speed. So, one Magi. Yeah, that's kind of going to be the death of me here. Could go for all of these. Still think the minus the Magi is better. Okay. Ingram did his best. Wasn't a lot, but it was his best. Week of the Hedgehog. I'm surprised that Tan is still around. And yeah, go and try to get the Learning Stone. Yeah. Sinka can grab the 8 Harpies. And we can use her as a magic arrow hero once again. Broghild. Can just kind of give us everything we ever wanted. Let's quickly go inside of the town. We have enough movement points that I don't think it's worthwhile standing still. Ciele would be quite a big fight, but actually her army is pretty limited at the moment. Gunnar has come back on multiple, like on one of the many occasions. So, what would my army look like? I definitely need the Harpy Hags. They are beautiful. The Medusas, just because I already have them. The Evil Eyes, just because I already have them. Dragons make sense. And then, is there anything worthwhile from the dungeon? I guess maybe these Scorpicores, but I don't have the money for them. Yeah, we would have the 2 shooters, well, technically 3. Could technically also take these creatures, like a tier 7 creature in the fight. Okay, that should be decent. So, I've set up for a very, very beautiful thing to happen. I will dig the Grail, and actually the Tower Town, I'm full map vision, but that's kind of yikes. Actually the Cove Town with the movement but then I would have to like use the Cove army. I think building the Grail in my main town would also be kind of fine. So did Tan really take the town? Yeah, Tan took a town back. That is a bit of a yikes. That means he's just gonna be chilling around forever now. Okay, so let's buy Gunnar. He has more units that we can use. We can do this. 5, 7. Scorpicores, no, not yet. Okay, let's actually leave these. My army is just a hodgepodge of everything, which in these small maps is kind of standard. Actually, here I have the cannon. That is useful. So, this fight is going to be a little bit nasty, perhaps. Yeah, I cannot cast any spells here in the magic garrison. And let's just try to demolish them as fast as possible. I think the dragon is fine. Just being here. This is fine as well. Okay, this was actually a relatively easy fight, because we actually have some stats now. I was thinking back to the earlier fight against the border guard here, and that one felt much more difficult. So, against the... Yeah, let's just see if we have a decent level 5 spell from this pyramid. We could technically kite them a little bit. I wonder if it's worthwhile. And frenzy on the dragon. Kinda yikes, though. Yeah, if I don't fully kill them, this could be bad, but I think we should be fine. Here, Harpy Hag, have some beautiful buffs. Well, almost. Okay, well, at least the dragon didn't get beat up too badly. So, everyone is just waiting. We will shoot, attack, wait, try to kite them back, wait, and it doesn't do too much. I guess we can bless up. We have like nearly infinite mana, so I shouldn't be worrying about it too much. And yeah, also they're kind of just very bad when slowed down. Poor AI cannot even reach this. Being horribly kited. And let's have the dragon finish it. So, expert logistics is amazing, and water elemental. Actually, elemental summons are quite decent, but I got the one that I don't have the School of Magic for. And we also have... Wait. Yeah, we also have a hero who's like ready for digging. And Intius is here, we could go for Intius. We could also go for towns. That seems like a pretty decent idea here. Let's kind of just stay here for the time being. And here, have these troglodytes. And Broghild can go help us out. So, not putting my main town in danger, and that is fantastic. That is very, very good. He attacked me, but why? Why would you do any of this? Do we have... No, we don't have positive morale. So the only way we could win is if we get to haste up one of our creatures that can finish off the air elementals before they move. And then we could finish off... Oh, actually. Went surprisingly well. Okay, sync. 1000 experience, even better pathfinding, that's amazing. Ignis is going to be doing this. I could technically go for the Medusa store as well here. So, first things first. We have dug the Grail. Then, I kind of need Gunnar to put the Grail in his pocket. I need Broghill to continue delivering the Grail down here. And I think that's gonna be as far as we reach with the Grail, at least. Yeah, that's gonna be as far as we reach this turn with the Grail. Oris, though... Yeah, you're not too great of a hero, but you're an Eagle Eye hero, and you have some 1-stacks, you can kind of blast him once. That's just gonna be your life purpose. And actually with Sephinroth, I do think it's worthwhile getting some more experience, because also the Naga Bank here is not done right. Yeah. Lizardmen, kind of whatever. So, can slow them down. Oh no, I put my bird on in reach, which is pretty bad. Well, he was the stack I would have gone rid of anyway after the fight. So, okay, do I want expert haste or do I want more damage for the spells? Sephinroth is maxing spell power like crazy. I think the damage would be more beneficial, but then again, if I get like a dimension door, having the ability to cast, but yeah, just and also the lightning bolt becomes stronger and stronger. So, was fine. It was a fine turn. We got some resources, and yeah, actually, let me build a mage guild up. Dury comes back, and Ash is here. So, I think my town is going to be attacked soon. So I'm going to be preparing for that. I don't think they can reach in this turn, which is quite fine. And yeah, ooh, actually the AI is able to do some serious damage. It's pretty good, I must say. So, they slowed my Griffin, oh no. Well, we're able to inflict some damage, which is nice. Getting rid of their stacks. But yeah, still these little silly fights. And I think this is fine, so... advanced learning and advanced artillery. I wonder if... We don't have a ballista, so yeah, my question, can I do this with a ballista? Remains unanswered. Yeah, not all heroes who have artillery have a ballista. I have to remember this sad reality. We'll just take these lizardmen. And yeah, Sephinroth will be spending the extra turn here to go for these two fights, just to potentially get us closer to the next level. I can also smoke them up. I can also go here. Potentially they don't have that many oceans there. Oh, but they have a hero there. Whoops. Whoopsie doopsie. Minus 350 gold. And... yeah, ash. I do think I can give you the Grail. Then Broghild can go here. Gunnar. Like 10. How many of them? I expected there to be like 1 to 4. I have been deceived, it seems like. There's too many of them here. Still, we can kind of try to blast them. You want to go here, maybe? Yeah, you want to go there, of course. That's just beautiful. Then do this. Nope, they decided. Defend, defend. Alright, Gunnar was able to do this amazing fight. Potentially he could steal the town away now. And Ash can almost reach back to the town, but not quite yet. And ta-da, we have the magic box. And I don't want to build a Grail just yet, because I want to build a level 4 Mage Guild, and then I want to build a Grail in my starting town. So, we have Chain Lightning, and we have a bunch of spell power. Now, we can grab Mr. SPINT. And we can give him the wonderful 1 stacks. And yeah, now my town is going to be rich. I can kind of just chill out and try to defend it, you know? Oops. I like how I bought exactly 1 of the best misclick ever. So I think I'm gonna be like chilling out for like 1 more week to pass. Gonna be rallying up the army and then going for the Dragon Utopia. What's this? Protection from water? Lamau, got him. Protect from this fool. Well, yeah, rip Octavia. And they are attacking SPINT. 60 damage. Let's go for the 2 water elementals. And yeah, sadly SPINT has lived his life. His best life, and that's that. So, I don't appreciate them being here in my biome, stealing my mines and such. So Sephinroth is gonna quickly grab the missing war machines. He's going to be fighting the raids here. For a tiny bit of experience, 1000 experience, and then doing the Medusa stores. This is a fine auto result, however. Yeah, I think we have to like mass slow, defeat the big stack, go genie, and he got frozen. Oh, getting frozen again. Okay, and we have some silver. So, much needed money is coming into the bank. Yeah, what now? The Dwarven Treasury is done, the Imp Cash is done. Do I go to the middle, or do I go back to my side, or do I potentially... I think I should be able to defend against Dargem. And yeah, Gunnar, you should be able to take the town if they only have a single halfling. That's fantastic. He shot me first, which actually scared me a little bit. Okay, now, that is magnificent. We stole the town with basically nothing. The thievery of the century And let's get another hero here. Boom, boom. Try to get maybe the wolf dwelling. Okay. I think upgrading this is fine. I just need a speed 11 creature. Actually, I did have one. I kind of just want Rissa to be here. And if I can reach one of their heroes, I'm completely fine attacking them. Yeah. Now the ideal strategy is just camping the dungeon. And Sephinroth could go back and learn Chain Lightning. Chain Lightning would be useful, but at the same time, I feel like just attacking these towns. Yeah, their armies are split among multiple heroes. So, Ash learns Protection and Scuttleboat. Ooh, well, 2 for 1. Aye, Dargem, you have some decent spells. This -1 bird. And then let's defend, maybe the ballista will not, nah. No, couldn't miss morale. Okay, that's fine. And Ignis. Let's get the stack down, and then we can lightning bolt again. 2 or 2, let's get 2 of these down. And then Ignis, you can actually run away. Singa has a surprisingly many stats for the map. Okay, slowed down by the lizards. Migrates, wolf raiders, but not really. Sawmill, time, Broghild. Well, we should have actually... Yeah, if we ran away with the creatures, I could potentially be able to defend this town right here, right now. I think maybe we could be saved by the goblins, but we were not. And I think... Would Rissa be strong enough with these creatures to win against the Dargem? Also, I kind of like Grindon, his earth magic being advanced and all that. Yeah. Can make him another dedicated 1-stack hero who just runs around and causes havoc. Morton attacks Gunnar, not much I can do here. The steel and gold mine, and as long as it doesn't seem too strong, I can kind of reach Baloo's town. I'm actually going to be buying Ignis. I feel like her ability to have like artillery, you know, control over the towers, it's going to be very, very beneficial. Then Migrates, yeah, I guess he's just super fast, so he can reinforce Sephinroth next turn. And have Rissa doing just poking out. And I do think it's very worthwhile to be in a place where I can reach their town. Yeah. You know what? Let's have another hero. I know I'm buying a lot of heroes, but that's kind of the only thing I can do. Let's have, like, Malekith over here. Then, all of this is still fine. Yeah, all of this is still fine. If only I had pathfinding, I could move around the map very smoothly. Shoot the master gremlins, and then I think Sync is not that useful afterwards. Poor Broghild. Just given one pixie, and then they're attacking me. So now I actually have the towers. What I need to do is deal with this guy and deal with these guys. Not good, the fact that they broke the wall immediately. Yeah, I don't like the Cyclops, so I guess we can kind of finish them off. So Month of the Spider. Ooh. Jedi coming in with a high tier spell and actually learning. Damn it. I was hoping you would kind of, you know, get somewhere with the learning, but no. Doesn't seem to be the case anyway. We can reinforce with the Harpy Hags, we can reinforce with the Evil Eyes, we can reinforce with the Medusas, and maybe a dragon, but no, the dragon is a little bit of a too spicy of a beast. Well now, in that case, what I have here is an opportunity to have this town. Yeah. Afterwards, Jedi, you have a very powerful spell, but you need to master how to use it. So, boom, 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 boom. Okay, that's fantastic. We can go reclaim. Actually, Irissa can be brave. They don't really have. Oh no, they actually have Picodrum, but I don't think Picodrum is able to reach here, and we can reach back to the town. Then Sephinroth can get all the fantastic creatures. The lizards are gonna be shot at, so that's completely fine. And yeah, we can take Blue's town. Just to 200, and this minus all the Cyclops is fine. Well, then I wonder if casting a fireball is ever good. Maybe here. Yep. Dragon. Oh, counter-strike. Actually, going in with the counter-strike dragon might be an idea. Yeah, he's doing his job quite well, I think. And sadly, the towers will shoot again. Put here the dragon, amazing. And we can chill here for the end of the turn. Is there any reason to do so, actually? Yeah, there is a reason to do so. It's the enemy hero. And also, this town would need a defender. I have 3 towns now, and I can sell some resources to buy some like creatures and some heroes. I think Eovacious is going to be like a fantastic defender, but also Meres is going to be a fantastic defender as well. Couldn't speak there for a moment. Let's actually do this. So, lets me take the gold mine, kind of risk-free. Lets me buy all of these. And yeah, that's kind of it. This is my defense army. If it's not good enough, then, well, too bad. And yeah, ooh, Morton decides to attack the town. And yeah, he of course has ballistics, so he can knock the gate down immediately. Guess we can put the Oceanist here. Boulder time. And yeah. And birds can just chill here. Guess we could wait. Let's not try to hide all that one. and then perhaps the... Nope, of course the big tower shot goes in the worst possible location, so... Okay, wait, and I think the boulder is enough to finish. Advanced learning, advanced wisdom. Let's export the learning. Okay. Red's heroes have abandoned him and he's banished from this land. Oh, actually we defeated 2 enemies with 1. No, wait, red, but blue. Ah, his other hero didn't get to reach, that's what happened. So, Evacious can get us more units. Meraist can improve his chances of defending by having birds, by having orcs, by having maybe a dace in front of him. That's quite something. Yeah, actually a dace in front of him is quite a thing, eh? Lorelei coming in hot with some harpies. I could actually leave her with simple harpy hag. That would be quite something. She's like fast enough to reach multiple places. Yeah, we can get the nymphs. Now we're no longer fast, so the harpy hag was pointless. But we can leave her on 1 harpy. I actually can buy more sea serpents. Oh no, I'm poor. Whoopsie doopsie. Turns out I cannot. I could grab 1, like pirate. He would be like getting blasted. What is my slowest creature? Speed 7, speed 6. So I can actually buy 1 unupgraded pirate. He will be the primary target of the towers. Malekith, where are you going? Oh, there's a Ciele here. That's quite sad. Grindon, just stay here. This should be fine. And Sephinroth, I actually think you can go and you can defeat the Ciele very handily. And in that case, hold up, let's do some genie shenanigans. Ooh. Ciele says no, I cannot be defeated so easily. What's the strongest thing she has? In my eyes, actually not much. Okay, so now could get 2 of these sea serpents down, could actually bomb both of them, it's kind of fine. Give my army something, use my ammo card, yo, that's not cool at all. Block off their shooters from shooting, well, they also got poisoned. -1 dragon is pretty sad, but not too much I could have done there. Yeah, losing some creatures for sure. So, minus more than half of these. Surprised they aren't running away, at least just yet. Okay, looks like they're not going to be running away at all, which is fantastic. So, beat down this one. And the sea serpent is doing that. Okay, so, ooh, Ciele. You had some fantastic things and blue has been vanquished. Okay, so that was blue's last hero. Okay. So now we just have Tan. The one I thought would be eliminated first stayed the longest. That's quite a thing, eh? And yeah, Grindon, just have some 1 stack for yourself as well. I guess we can put Grindon like in the middle of things. So Sephinroth, if I can get her some brawling troops, she could be able to do the Utopia if it's small. What fun is a game if you can't even do a Utopia at the end of it, you know? So, Days feels the odds are overwhelming, but are they really? Oh wait, we can shoot at the elemental. Quite a bit of damage. The one who didn't shoot, of course, got magic arrow. Well, -3 elementals, and I think we defend this very handily. What an army composition. They always have. Okay, we just need to get these guys down, because otherwise the towers are gonna be trying to finish off a stack. And then they will end up shooting them. So, spurs are fine. Could go outdoors, but not quite yet. Could also go outdoors against the ballista, because it's kind of the only thing that can deal damage to me. Well, besides their hero as well. So, actually, you know what, as funny as that sounds, my towers completely agree with me. That's very good to know. That's pretty funny. And let's kind of spread the damage among them evenly. Then, well, it's kind of sad. I guess the bird can kind of be here and do a little bit of brawling. So we can fly back in. We can kind of kite one of their stacks back. I think the biggest stack should be shot at. And let's boom, boom, straight arrow, straight arrow. And then I think I'm fine. Ooh, and they also agree. Okay, then Grindon can go and maybe take their town with the use of magic arrow. Malekith, actually you can get a bunch of crewmates for us. This would kind of be how the defense is looking like, and also Lorelei, you can get a bunch of oceans for us. So what is the Ovations doing? Not much. What is this doing? Also not much, just chilling in the base. Jediite. Okay, Sephinroth, I want you to grab all your army. So, what is left from Tan is just, I guess, these two heroes, unless I see someone in the underground. Okay, these 3 heroes, and not that much more. I kind of want to just do the Utopia, even if it's not like an optimal game plan, you know? Both navigation specialists that are like in the base game. That's quite crazy. So, yeah, we can almost reach her. That's fantastic. So, what army would I want? Like, I just need like 2 extra stacks, essentially. One would be the Sea Serpent. And another would be like maybe the Nexus. The Nyx warriors could be decent. So yeah, then thank you for that. I will give, this is the 4th level units. I guess I won't give them. Not visited. We could try to do the Utopia this turn, or we could be less brave and try to do it next turn. I'll be less brave and try to do it next turn instead. Then give give me the upgrade for oceanids, and what is my army? Composition for defending the town, well, not great actually. Very much so not great. That's, yeah, kinda yikes, to be honest. They decided to smog up everything again. AI, what have you done? It's kind of their favorite activity in this game. Okay, Wolf Raiders doing their best by just existing. Oh, and they're actually going for that other town. This one always wants to have a fight. So Meraist has become quite a good hero. Actually, what I want for Meraist is to have the best chances defending the town. So we would be doing something like this. Okay, that's fantastic. I wanted the gold mine, thank you very much. This town I don't think is getting attacked anymore. And Sephinroth. It's time to do the one and only Dragon Utopia. And this one, it's kind of one of the two smaller sizes because the gold dragons are not that many. Do you wish to retreat? No. I'm a sucker for Utopias. I'm gonna be casting shield on everyone. And what are we gonna be trying to brawl down? Maybe this dragon? I don't really have that many great brawling stacks. Like, oh yeah, this might have been the, you know, impossible challenge. Well. I'm gonna go 2 for 1 there. I want the stone skin on everyone. Well, minus the genie. Let's do this strike and not return. Oh wait, I have summons, what am I doing? I can just summon more army from thin air. That could help me even out the odds against these dragons that are, you know, huddled together in a nice house. So, unfortunately, though, the water elementals are like the worst ones. Hella slow. I guess I could try to save some of my units. And am I really gonna be needing another one? Maybe. So now I can kind of wait a little bit and use these water elementals to fight. And this should be fine. So let us see. I'm just very curious. I could have checked after the game, but I want to see what's in the Utopia. There's no real reason to do this. I could have like just went and won, essentially. So 1 stack, 22 stack, 25 stack, this, and show me the goods. For air magic, Helm of Felony Enlightened, Sandals of the Saint, +8 all stats, a Tome of Earth Magic and Head of the Legion. So actually it was quite rewarding to do this. But anyway, Sephinroth is just gonna go back to the Cove town. Actually, hold up, have the book please. Let's go back to the Cove town. Here Malekith, you can have this little artifact. And actually, yeah, you can have the helmet. Actually, I'm actually gonna take the boots. with me. This is useless. Then this is kind of useless. Here, have the head. Neck is kind of useless. And yeah, that's that. Now, ideally, Sephinroth does not get assassinated while she's chilling here. Can I do that? What's like my fastest creatures that I can stay on? Speed 9, yikes. Or maybe, speed 9. Should be fine. If Alina dares, she can come and attack me. Okay. We should be taking their town in like 2 or 3 turns, and then defending the 4 towns with town portal in a pocket would be quite reasonable. Shoot these just because I have the perfect amount of damage to finish off one. Okay, and so oh, actually wait, Grotto. What a fantastic building. So whoopsie doopsie, let me take all the pirates, let me take all of these. Let me take all of these. Then what else is a fantastic creature? Okay, Grotto. Oh, we cannot sacrifice artifacts because we're evil. I see what it, I see how it is. But then again, Void is not that good of a hero. Okay, no idea why I bought the Void out, but what I can do is slowly march towards the tower town over here. Yeah. Nothing to see here. So, Lorelei. Not sure why I'm even bothering with these other heroes, but you know, it is what it is. I actually have lost all my like mines, which is quite funny. Wait, or no, I built a grotto, that's why I had no wooden ore. I thought, wait, I'm not generating any wooden ore. Okay, so last few heroes. Maybe each town can get their own little defense. So I cast the various protections. I cast -1 Magi. And that's fine. And will they try to attack the town? No, not yet. They kind of have like a hero next to all of my towns. So potentially they could do like a final town battle for every single town. So Oceanus take the beating. We do this. Yeah. Actually, let's also check the artifact merchant. We finally have the luxury of such a location to be built. So Sephinroth is just very, very happy to be chilling here. And so Piquodrum is probably going to be attacking my main town, which has a grail, so good luck to him. We are going to probably be attacked in this town. I like how I see my repeat heroes appearing again. Let's give Jaegar another attempt at life. And yeah, I think this is going to be completely fine. And the Cove town should also be fine. So, what now, Tan? You're lacking towns, in case you didn't notice. Okay, and okay. Sephinroth is just gonna go for this Piquodrum. I now actually have earth spells. Let's do some vandalism. But yeah, this map was quite hectic. It's quite difficult to navigate. So, that's Piquodrum down. Then I can jump to the lair if I had a free spot in the town. Okay, let's jump to the lair. I need the lair. That's all I need. Hey. So, actually, you know what would be even funnier? Here, have these. 2 items. Also this crown. I kind of wanted some more creatures, but also a mana vortex. Yeah. And let us go back to the lair. And I think this just might be like the final defense. So, Gerwolf attacks Sephinroth. What can I do that is very fancy? I guess I could cast a Death Ripple for no reason. I could cast a Meteor Shower. This Ballista would survive that. Let's cast a Meteor Shower for the instant -3 units. Anti-magic. Impressive. Okay. But but why? Why do this? Can't implode those. Nice anti-magic, bro. Okay, got him. I love it. They prayered up their war machine. Lena attacks. We do have a chain lightning though, so I can try to style on them a little bit. Let's do that. Bro, your YouTube stream has no audio. Never mind, had some problems with my device. Yeah, that would be quite yikes if that was the case. I did an audio check in the beginning, just to make sure. So, Mr. Genie. Mr. Genie just wants magic mirrors to be cast all around the place. So events should be relatively easy even if they break through the gate. I'm not brave enough actually to cast through the magic mirrors. Okay, easy victory here for Malekith, and hold up, they had one more. Let's take one last look at the map. So this map is a little bit imbalanced because one side gets a conflicts, one side gets a university with all the schools of magic. There are some one side gets a Utopia and one side gets a arena. The middle is actually not that valuable, to be fair. It has a pyramid and it has the grail, but other than that, it's kind of like yikes. Let me grab the birds, the biggest, most stylish creature. Actually, I kind of want to build the Cyclops. A very rare time when you have no behemoths and upgraded Cyclops. Let's bring the units that are stylish to the final fight, which is... Where was their hero? Oh yeah, Dargem. He is near my main town. So, just gonna figure out... Dargem actually, I thought I would be eliminating Tan first, and he ended up being the last hero to like stay alive. I can style on him by casting a meteor shower on the dragons as well. Actually 4 for 1, got him. Like completely deleted everything there. Let's shoot here, Cyclops and Cyclops violence. And let us cast... Oh yeah, we did actually cast with the bird. It's quite fancy, and boom. And a glorious victory. Dargem was defeated with no casualties and Tan has been vanquished. Congratulations, all your enemies have been defeated and victory is yours. And yeah, this map, despite being small, was super duper action packed. Like, then it was dense with content. But that's what happens when you have 4 towns that are like, I want to say 3 turns away from each other, but because everything is sand terrain, it's more like 5 or 6 turns away from each other. So yeah. What do I think of this map? it's kind of like more of an arena type map, to be honest, where you have constant brawling against the AI's small skirmishes, and you're trying to build like 1, maybe 2 heroes. So yeah. We are slowly progressing through the maps that have 4 players, and soon we will have maps which have like 5, 6, 7, 8 players. I'm looking forward to those because I want those big maps that have like, you know, 20 towns where you can have like 3 main heroes, dimension dooring, teleporting around, doing things like that, you know? But yeah, I actually built a surprisingly high level Sephinroth, I must say, on this one. I wasn't expecting it to be that long. I thought it would be either a lot of camping and then getting 2 towns, camping on 2 towns, getting 3 towns and eliminating the last guy, or just an early victory because of the mana vortex. But I was proven wrong. Anyway, yeah, I do still see that I have the bug with the chat duplicating. I have no clue how to fix that, but I will look into that, like actually later today. And yeah, for this weekend or for today, that's gonna be it for me, but potentially I could have a multiplayer game tomorrow or this evening if the boys are up for it, and I will see you whenever you join, you know, for my next adventure. I thank you all for watching. I was Guest 273, and I hope you have a pleasant day. Peace out. Oh no, the end stream button is still loading in. Hold up. Pretend the ending was proper. Okay, it loaded in. I don't know why YouTube does this sometimes. The end stream button takes like 15 seconds to load when I switch into the new tab. That's quite bizarre.